So your face is red again. The pimples have come up. It's sensitive yet again. Or it's dry, cracked, thick, scaly. Your eyes are sore, dry, and irritated. Now you're at that work function again. You've had a few drinks, a bit of spicy food, and your face is red yet again. And everyone's looking to you as the person with the drinking problem. Or it's a cold, windy day. You go inside the room, it's heated, and there you go again. Your face is red. You've also tried the latest trend on social media. You've spoken to the cosmetic sales assistant. You've purchased that special cosmetic cream made of that rare sea urchin extract, yet no relief. You've been given antibiotics, cortisone cream. Sure, it helps for a while, but you're back at that work function and you can feel the heat rising in your face. Does this sound familiar? Now, you've probably been given a diagnosis for your condition. You've been given a treatment, but the treatment only treats the symptoms. The question that we need to answer is, why is this happening to your skin, and why is your skin different to other people's skin? Now, I want you to think of the skin as a barrier. I want you to think of it as a brick wall. It keeps the bad stuff out and keeps the good stuff in. Now, the problem seems to be that there's a break in the brick wall of your skin. So also you need to compare your skin, that's a broken wall, with skin that has a brick wall with good quality bricks and good quality mortar. Because the fundamental problem with your skin is where the break is, and the break seems to be in the mortar. Now, when the mortar is intact, this intact wall does two vital jobs. It locks your body's natural moisture inside, and it aggressively blocks out environmental stressors, bacteria, and allergens. But when the mortar is stripped away, microscopic cracks form in the wall. This triggers a biological cascade, resulting in loss of water out of the skin. Your skin is literally leaking hydration into the surrounding air, leaving it visibly dry and tight. Simultaneously, those microscopic cracks act as open doors, allowing external irritants to penetrate deep into the epidermis. This triggers the immune response, resulting in inflammation, redness, and breakouts that you see in the mirror. So therefore, the fundamental problem that probably no one's discussed with you before is that if you've got any of these red, sensitive, dry, flaky skin conditions, your body struggles to produce the mortar. And we'll get into detail in terms of what that mortar is. And because of this, your skin is vulnerable to further damage. Therefore, your skin needs to be treated differently with different products, because what you're probably using on your skin is probably making it worse. So what's the number one thing that most people are doing wrong? And that is over exfoliation. So if you remember your brick wall, your skin is struggling to produce that mortar. Now, your mortar is quite weak and it struggles to produce it, and there's a lot of things that can affect it. For example, using a scrub. So many people go to the beauty therapist, they loofah the skin, they might use walnut shells or micro beads, and that just tears out the mortar that your skin's trying to make. Also, on top of that, what people use is chemical exfoliants. Now, you can't really use chemical exfoliants on your skin, such as alpha hydroxy acids or beta hydroxy acids, because those type of acids have very small particles. Now, your brick wall has holes through it. You've probably scrubbed off the mortar that it's made, and now your small particles of alpha and beta hydroxy acids are scratching up your skin further affecting the mortar and penetrating into the skin and making things worse. Now, the second culprit is aggressive cleansing. If you use the wrong type of cleanser with your skin, it'll strip everything. It'll also strip the acid mantle of the skin, and the acid top of the skin is really needed to defend against bacteria. So not only does it strip that, but it also strips the mortar, because a lot of these cleansers have sulfates in there. For example, sodium lauryl sulfate, that acts like a heavy duty detergent. Again, they're small molecules. They'll scratch your mortar away. They'll eliminate the acid mantle of your skin, and they'll just make your skin worse, redder, and you'll get more and more frustrated. Now, the third culprit is compounding harsh actives. So you've probably been told that you need some retinol to help with your skin, and you've also been told that you need vitamin C. However, retinol will make your condition worse, and the wrong type of vitamin C will also make your condition worse. On top of that, you're probably using the wrong type of exfoliant, which is further stripping and basically burning your skin. So you're just making the barrier worse and worse, and continuing to throw harsh synthetic chemicals at it will only deepen the damage. Okay, so how do we fix our broken wall? So basically what you need to do is put your skin on a diet. This means stopping all scrubs, exfoliants, and harsh synthetic actives straight away. You're stripping your routine back to an absolute bare minimum. So now you need to clean your wall. So what do you use to clean your wall with? Now remember, your wall has holes in it. It's very inflamed. There's bacteria everywhere. So the only cleanser that you can use is a cleanser that uses large molecules. And these large molecules usually come from coconuts, and they gently clean your skin. So if you can imagine, instead of pressure washing your skin, you're using a large sponge and you're gently washing the skin. This doesn't penetrate into the skin, and it helps safeguard the skin. Also, within this prebiotic cleanser, you need to have elements such as ceramides and cholesterol in there, because that layers into the gaps in the skin and that reinforces the mortar. And the third aspect is the prebiotic aspect, and you need that because you need to feed the good bacteria, because the good bacteria need to rally against the bad bacteria. And the second thing you need is the right type of exfoliant. Specifically, you need a probiotic polyhydroxy acid exfoliant. And the reason for this is that polyhydroxy acids are large molecules. So remember, the problem is that you've got holes in the wall. If you use small alpha hydroxy acid particles or beta hydroxy acid, remember, it's going to scratch your wall up. So now we're using large molecules to gently exfoliate the skin that don't penetrate into the skin. And as well as that, we're using probiotics which calm the skin down, because all skin will inflame, especially red compromised skin after exfoliation. So we need a calming probiotic, and we also need the probiotic to help build up the damaged skin barrier, and we also need to feed the good bacteria in our exfoliator. That's going to help that become stronger than the bad bacteria. But what about maintaining your anti-aging routine? Collagen production, skin brightening. You don't have to sacrifice your results. You just need to swap aggressive synthetics for botanicals that your skin recognizes and readily accepts. So instead of harsh synthetic retinol that causes peeling inflammation, we use 99% Bakuchiol. Bakuchiol is a plant-derived alternative that triggers the exact same collagen production receptors in the skin as retinol, but without the redness and the barrier degradation. Now, with regards to vitamin C, we should realize that traditional liquid vitamin C serums can be highly acidic and irritating to a broken skin barrier. So instead, we use Kakadu Plum. It contains up to 100 times more vitamin C than oranges. And this high concentration neutralizes free radicals from pollution and UV radiation, shielding the skin cells from oxidative stress. It stimulates collagen. It's clinically proven to brighten the skin. It hydrates the skin, and more importantly, it has omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids, which actually further help strengthen the barrier of the skin. Now, it is crucial to set realistic expectations. You cannot undo months or years of barrier damage in a single weekend. True barrier repair takes time because it relies on your body's natural cellular turnover rate. For the average adult, a complete cycle of cellular turnover takes approximately 28 days. This means it will take at least 1 month of strict adherence to a gentle, botanically focused routine for the deepest damaged layers of your skin to shed and be replaced by healthy, intact skin. If you're dealing with redness, stinging, dry, flaky skin, unexplained breakouts, stop fighting your skin and start feeding it. Take a step back, simplify your routine, and let your biology do the work it was designed to do. To help you implement this exact 3-pillar approach, head over to the Austra Derm website right now. We've put together a series of comprehensive free ebooks that dive deep into the clinical science of botanical barrier repair and give you the exact step-by-step blueprints you need for your specific skin concerns. The link's in the description. Make sure you download your free ebook and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next video in the series. Until next time, be gentle with your skin.